You know, there's a special type of person that works at a store. There's this one kid, his fantasy world is so deep. He'll send Harley a picture straight up of like a puss. What's up, dude? Just ate this. When there's like a moderator that's like, I've got access to the channel. I've got Sam Hyde's ear. There were hundreds of people wearing pajama bottoms, like Marvel t-shirts.
People will be influenced to gamble. If they see you win, they're gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna go try it out.
And poor people like love RC cars for some reason.
When people get server access, it doesn't come with like a Discord kitten.
What's that? Is that some type of slut thing that you have on there? Regular people, like the uncooked chicken nugget, pink goo people, half of them are gay. Oh yeah, and women are not allowed to join.
Yeah, dude.
Airsoft Fatty he's a funny quality to it.
Yes.
Because I don't know how serious that was. You know the part that they're talking about, right?
Yeah, he's like calling her a bitch.
Do you think that Airsoft Fatty was joking around, or do you think he was?
I think it's a blend.
It's interesting though, because I know that viewers at home, whatever their opinion is, they're 100% sure of their opinion. You know what I mean? Like they'll look at Airsoft Fatty unloading on that lady, and they're 100. And I know that everybody watching is 100% like, oh, Airsoft Fatty's ridiculous. He really is just hating, or that it's a bit. But I don't know.
I think that's part of the mystique.
And he flips into it like it takes him about 3 seconds. Like if you tell him, Chris, be mean to this lady. Yeah. It takes him about 3 seconds to go from. We didn't even tell him, though.
No,
he was vibing with her about the snowmobiles.
Yeah.
And then he got mad at her for not being able to like change the snowmobile tracks herself.
You want a man to do it?
Yeah. Damn, man. RC cars are really funny because you think they're gonna be fun. It's just this thing that's like greasy and covered in, and it's like this greasy metal thing.
Yeah.
And if you take it outside, it's just covered in dirt. And poor people like love RC cars for some reason. And there's like YouTube videos where it's like, this is a $10,000 RC car. And it's just this like noisy thing jumping over some dirt. Like the guy's like in the most poverty-stricken garage of all time, making it. Oh, cool, waterfall.
Have you noticed like the older dudes who like RC planes?
Yeah, that's another pathetic hobby. I'm sorry. I know it sounds cool. I'm sorry if anybody out there really likes RC planes, but it's like it's just like a pathetic hobby.
I like the footage where they're like filming them and it looks like a real plane.
Oh shit! What the f is that?
That's a zombie.
Luciano.
This shirt's making me look like a big chubby fruitcake that works at a store.
That's not true.
You know, there's a special type of person that works at a store.
Yeah.
It sounds like something. It sounds like nothing, but it's just like a thing.
A store?
Yeah, a store.
Any store.
Yeah, I went to Target recently, and I was just looking at the people that work there, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just like a special thing, like a chubby girl busting out of some jeans with like a fat face,
Yeah.
and really bad posture, walking like a duck. That's like peak I work at a store physique.
But it's non-threatening, and it's like I'm in a store, and I'm not worried about.
And sometimes they'll be in a hurry, like you'll know they have to go stock some shelves or something, so they'll be kind of
They're
hurried.
thinking about the break.
Oh, could be, yeah. That probably was true. And I like to see big chubby girls busting out of their clothes who have like a walkie-talkie or a headset or something.
A muffin top.
Like they're doing something really critically important, but they're just like they can't find clothes that fit. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's not to insult that class of people. I think that, you know, obviously we need people, or we don't need people like that. They can all go die. And I want to beat the shit out of this guy. But there's a conversation that's like 50 emails long, and every email in the chain, his signature is like this long.
Yeah,
this dweeb guy.
Wire fraud alert.
Wire fraud alert. If you receive an email from this office requesting that you wire or blah, 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 trusted and verified by some Internet Trust and Verification, celebrating 50 years.
COVID.
Please note that in light of the COVID-19 outbreak, our office, blah, blah, blah. Please note, we are also recommending mandatory parties. Think green. Do you really need to print this? Well,
We've moved, new address.
thank you for making it. If you printed this, it would be 200 pages long. God.
Do you really need to type this?
And this guy is such a fucking silly Billy too. He's like putting smileys, putting a smiley face in the email. I want to beat him up. If you watch movies, there's a perception of like gay guys as being smart. Every gay guy is like a John Waters antique dealer genius guy that says witty stuff. I think there was a movie called The Birdcage. I feel like when they were introducing gay guys into the public psyche, they started it out with they're really smart. They know furniture, stuff like that. But then that and the like 5% of gay guys are like that. But then there's so many dumb gay people. And I'm not saying this is not to shit on gay people. I'm just saying, I went to Mystic Aquarium recently because I was driving to visit my mom, and I drove by the aquarium, and I was like, oh, it's been years since I went to the aquarium. I'll just go look and see. I want to see the fish. And it's in the middle of Connecticut. And for some reason, in the middle of Connecticut, there's like thousands of fat, young white people going to the aquarium. And there were so many people wearing pajamas. There were hundreds of people wearing pajama bottoms and then like Marvel t-shirts. There were just so many. It was overwhelming, and I really don't like. It's like a '90s Dennis Leary hacky comedy thing. America's so fat. What are you gonna do? Be in Walmart on your scooter? But like there were hundreds of people wearing pajama bottoms and Marvel shirts. I'll go on Twitter. I'll try to stay up to date. I'll try to suss out what the sort of the vibes are with the country and the zeitgeist and what people are doing. Regular people like the pig slop, uncooked chicken nugget, pink goo people that make up the country, half of them are gay. I don't mean that this is not an anti-gay thing. This is not like I hate gay people or anything like that. It's just that half of those people had colored hair, had like guys with painted fingernails, non-binary, like they look some weird thing, some weird like signal, like a lip ring or whatever. There's this one kid his like fantasy world is so deep that he buys. You can like pay to have a press release made. Like you could pay to have a Chris Lynch press release made, and there would be a website like an official looking website that looks like a news type website. There would be no clicks or interaction with it, but it would be like Chris Lynch is now the hottest entrepreneur of 2077. Like this kid he's a bunch of like that made for himself to make him seem like and it fooled me too. Like I had to figure out like, does this guy actually have money? Like who is this? And he sends Harley like he'll send Harley a picture straight up of like a pussy and be like, what's up, dude? Just ate this for 6 hours on an Adderall, dude. We got him. I'm trying to convince Harley to make a documentary about him with me. And then the ending of it would be I would teach him how to box, and I would just punch him in the face. Oh, and another thing for the Discord, I don't want people being cliquey.
Yeah.
Or culty. And I know that sounds, Sam is just trying to attract cult members, like whatever. I don't want a group of insiders on this. We had something like that on Mondo, kind of.
Yeah.
We're just.
It's hard to avoid that in Discord.
It's hard to avoid that, but if you start doing that, we're gonna ban you. I don't want to see that shit. That makes me rage when there's like a moderator that's like, well, I've got access to the channel. Shut the up. Shut the up.
The higher echelons.
I've got private access to. I've got Sam Hyde's ear.
Shut the up.
When people get server access, it doesn't come with like a Discord kitten.
No. What's that? Is that some type of slut thing that you have on there? Is that the girlfriend? Is that your online girlfriend? Is that what they call that?
Sam, she's special to me.
Is Discord kitten? Is that like your chat girlfriend?
That's like a joke about Discord moderators who go in like a private chat with their Discord girlfriend. Mm-hmm. They call them Discord kittens, and it's the worst thing ever. But there's gonna be no kittens.
Oh yeah, and women are not allowed to join.
Yeah, dude.
And if I find out that you're female, you're getting banned.
Yeah,
Get
that's
the
fair. That's fair.
Boys club, get the out.
Yeah. Well, you just missed.
I'm just kidding, guys. Come on.
So
boxing training. Amaranth is on right now with 5K viewers.
That's it.
Slots and casino with 20K viewers. Slots are evil. For once, I kind of agree with me personally. I agree with the Twitch, all the Twitch nerds. That's the one Hassan take I agree with, is that streaming gambling is pretty messed up. Because like people will be influenced to gamble. If they see you win, they're gonna be like, yeah. I mean, base psychology is okay. I'm gonna go try it out. And you have different odds. These people, this guy with 20,000 viewers, he has different odds. Straight up, I have to. But you heard of running it down? That's what me, Julian, and Joey, Bick and Joey did that at the casino. We call it running it down. And you go in with, a reasonable amount of money, like I don't know, $200, nothing crazy.
Yeah.
And you promise yourself that you're not going to leave until it's zero. Okay. So no matter what, you go in with the mentality, this is my fare. This is like how much it costs to enter Disneyland, $200, okay? And then you don't leave until it's all gone. So you're not actually there to make money. You're there to run it down. And you're there to see how long it's going to take to run it down to zero.
I don't know much about IT. I know one other guy that went into IT and it sucked. I know that none of my computers ever work, and I literally can't call someone to pay them to fix them. And that when Cox sends a technician, he's a fucking bumbling, silly old guy that probably was in the Navy. These guys are all the same. Like they were in the Navy. They worked on a radar dish, and now they have like total mastery of every piece of electronics. And but ask him to fix your thing. He's telling me, oh, you got an XRQ file on the Z1. Yeah, it's not going to work because you have a 2BJ1X and the DHS, and it's not coalescing right. It's because the modem is trying to communicate with the XRM1Z. And can you is it possible to fix it today? Could you? Is there a way to fix it? Could you do like this? The fucking information that you're giving me, overloading me with? Can you apply that somehow? No, it's not possible because I'm 60 years old. I was in the Navy and I can fix a microwave with my screwdriver. Fucking idiot. Yeah, he could build a space station, go to outer space. I remember in college there was this one gay guy and he was so dumb. And also, you know those videos, those YouTube videos that go viral where they line people up? One of them was like bros rating each other by intelligence, and one of the bros was gay. And all the guys were like, well, you seem really sophisticated, so I bet you'll be at the top of the intelligence, whatever. And he was the lowest one. He had like an 80 IQ or something. And the joke that I'm trying to figure out how to write this joke, the punchline would be like, inside the mind of the average gay guy, the insult is, you look like you work at a store. And I don't know how to build this out or make this funny or make it understandable by other people. When you go to the store, there's all these guys that don't understand, and you ask them for the most basic thing. You ask them, so I'll be the gay guy. You say, hey, can you tell me where the dish soap is?
Hey, do you know where the dish soap is?
Hold on a second. All right, go ahead.
Dish soap.
What?
I'm trying to find the dish soap here, please.
I don't know. It's a store.
Or even
like that. Like this. That's what I've been. I keep thinking about how can I make this into a joke. I keep coming back to that. Asking someone where something is, and they say, I don't know. It's a store. It's just very funny to me for some reason. You ever go to McDonald's and you tell them something's wrong with the order, and they say, what happened?
Yeah.
How about that one?
Yeah,
all right, I'll be the McDonald's drive-thru guy. You tell me that there's no salt packets in your...
Hey, you guys forget the salt packets.
Oh, what happened? What happened?
You forgot the salt packets in my order?
What happened?